Town Hall 9 BoWitch Witch Slap with Quad Quake. This one's pretty sweet. What is up, my friends? My name is EchoThrough, and today we're talking about this army composition. It's basically a witch slap with the golem, no healers in this one, guys, and we're gonna see it 3-star in war 4 times. That's right, in the last 2 wars, Buzz got himself 6 packs against the Conquistadors and against One Hive. I'm going to show you all of his attacks and just show you exactly how he gets it done using the Quad Quake Witch Slap or the Quad Quake Town Hall 9 BoWitch. Before I go any further, guys, I want to thank you for coming down to the channel. I appreciate it. If you enjoy what you're seeing so far, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you don't miss a thing, because I come out with Clash content every single day. Let's start out this replay right here and see what's going on. As you know, you want to get yourself into the core of the base using those jump spells. He's also going to use that Quad Quake, which is going to completely open up the entire base. He's starting out with a wizard over in the eastern corner of the base, 2 of them to be exact, and 2 golem in behind, line of witches across the whole side of the base. That's a lot of witches right there, guys. Those golem are going in, being jumped into that first compartment, and a ton of witches are going in with them. A lot of skeletons following behind. There's the dragon out of the clan castle that you guys are always asking about. How do you deal with a clan castle dragon? Well, as you can see, the queen's jumping right in there. Poison spell was on top of that as well, I believe. Actually, no, there was no poison spell, so no poison, yet the witches and the queen take down that dragon and just push themselves through the base. Quad Quake was used right over that clan castle, opening up the entire base, allowing for the queen and the king and the golem to walk through straight through the back of the base and just tank for all of those witches and bowlers. What a beautiful strategy. It's working extremely well. And some of you may ask, why not just use 2 extra jump spells? Well, they don't seem to open up the base or basically make a hallway the same way that the Quad Quake does. So in some cases, and as in all the cases that you're going to see here today in Buzz's attacks, Quad Quake just opens up the entire base, gaping it, allowing for the heroes to just walk right down the center. And as you can see, this attack is going very well. 90% 2 stars so far. Tons of witches and bowlers alive. I mean, I could see about 7 witches alive right now, guys. And at 95%, we're just waiting for everything to go around the corner, deal with those storages. We could double time through it because that is going to be the end of the attack. A beautiful 3-star for Buzz against the Conquistadors, Dark Angel. Now I have to scroll down 1 base to see his next attack on base number 15. Buzz is at it again with the exact same army composition. Couple of wizards in there as well he likes to use for funneling. And here come those golem with those witches behind yet again. And there's the first jump spell opening up multiple quadrants of the base. And you're going to see where those quakes come in. There they go, right there, opening up basically 6 quadrants of this base. Really just the whole thing demolished and opened again. You know, you farm up your walls to make them strong so that they can't be penetrated, but then a jump and a Quad Quake just will tear down really any walls, but you already know that. 4 Quake spells can open up any wall of any level anywhere. So Quad Quake is very powerful, but you don't see it around as much anymore because it does take up 4 camp space, or 4 spell space, I should say. So the core of the base only has those golem. The queen decided to walk around with the witches and the wizards around towards the eastern side of the base. Golem is doing some good tanking, and as you can see, the kill squad, not the kill squad, the witches and the bowlers coming from the west heading up towards the north, they encountered this Tesla farm and were taken down. But the queen, witches, and skeletons are going to make their way all around the base, and that golem and golemite are on top of that air defense right there. Actually, just 2 golemite left. So they're doing some great tanking for that queen, allowing her to stay alive. She does have full health and her ability intact. Look at all of these skeletons that have built up, guys. Now the problem is it takes 1 wizard tower shot or 1 mortar shot to get rid of all of them. But let's see if they can make their way around the base without being damaged too much. Oh, half of them are gone. More of them are being targeted. They are all gone. See, those wizard towers, brutal when you're dealing with these witch attacks, because they only need to one-shot the skeletons to take them out completely 100%. But the queen still looking good, still hasn't used her ability. We have about 25 skeletons spawned and about 5 or 6 witches walking. This is looking beautiful, guys. Let's see how these skeletons distract this Tesla farm. Queen's going to work on that first Tesla, then turn towards that AD. No, she's going to go for the second Tesla. The AD may be the last thing targeted in this base. The Teslas just can't keep up with all those skeletons. So many spam skeletons right here. But Buzz gets it done against George or Jorge, not really sure, from the Conquistadors. Now what I need to do is jump over to the One Hive War, which was 2 wars ago, and show you his 2 other hits, which made him his 6-pack. And here we have Buzz versus One Hive, and what we're looking at here is 30-30 heroes, his maxed out heroes, his same army composition. He opens up the core of this base. He's going against a base that is the same strength as his at really looks like a maxed out base. He has 1 geared up archer tower as well. 30-30 heroes himself. He's got that jump spell in. The line of witches comes behind. Does this look familiar yet to you guys? He's doing the same attack, the same troops, the same composition of spells, and getting the same result every time. So what do you call this one, guys? Is it BoWitch or is it Witch Slap? You don't have the healers that you're normally going to have in the Witch Slap. Is it a Go BoWee? There's really not enough wizards, in my opinion, to be a Go BoWee. Maybe a Go BoWee, I guess you could call it that. But it's a beautiful attack strategy, and it's doing some serious work. And guys, I'll tell you what, this war versus One Hive was brutal. Not only is One Hive an amazing attacking clan, they also build beautiful bases that are hard to hit. So for Buzz to get himself 6 stars right here in this war, 3-starring both of the bases he attacked, was impressive stuff. Witches are walking around with that 1 wizard towards the east, and a bunch of witches are going up towards the north as well. Bowlers doing a little bit of tanking behind that golem. The queen full health again, and barbarians even coming around the corner from the spawned barbs from the king's ability. Look at all these skeletons again, guys. Tons of them walking through that base. The queen is still sitting pretty without her ability being used. Skeletons tearing up that Tesla right there. And now let's jump on top of that mortar, which is really the last thing that can do any damage in this base at all. Really, this base is crushed at this point in time, guys. There are 2 archer towers and a wizard tower, so you can't forget about that. Those skeletons don't fight well against wizard towers. We know it already. But the queen is there to support her ability yet to be used, and she's going to work on that archer tower. Probably pop her ability sometime soon. And probably right about here. Yeah, there it goes. Look at me. My predictions. Pretty good. I'm learning this game, guys. I'm learning it. And here's going to be the 100% Buzz taking down Goon from One Hive. And I have one more for you. It's on base number 39, which is 1 more down. Buzz goes in again, using, again, the same composition, same exact thing. 12 witches, 2 golem, 4 wizards, and CC bowlers, maxed heroes, 2 rage, 1 jump, and 4 earthquakes. Here he goes, opens up the core of that base completely. And where is he going to come in with this attack, guys? Here's the jump right by that town hall. He's got the 2 golem coming in, the line of witches coming in behind, a couple of wizards to help funnel, and the bowler's going to go right towards that jump. Actually, did he put his bowlers on the outside of the base this time around? He's going to have the golem in the core. The bowlers are going to do some tanking for those witches and walk around the base. So I take back what I said. The golem are jumping in. Rage spells dropped right there. King and queen are going to get themselves into the base. And a golem comes out of the enemy clan castle. A max level golem at that. The king is beating on it. The queen is shooting at it. And the golem is attacking our golem, which is not going to go very well for it. 2 ADs are down. We got the Golemite in the core of the base beating on that sweeper. And a skeleton was assisting in that beatdown. And our queen, the jump has expired, so she had to beat on that wall a little bit to get through. But as you can see, the witches and bowlers from the north have already died out. They've expired. They're done with. So it's our kill squad left and some witches that are going from the western side down to the south. They're going to do their best to take out as much of this base as they can. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witches and about 3 wizards walking down towards the south of the base. Queen is doing some good work. She's going to take out that pedestal and then turn towards this wizard tower, take that down, and her ability is intact and may need to be used pretty soon, like right there. That's a good idea. She's going to beat on this wall, hopefully get through it. The witches are walking around the base. The skeletons are taking out everything in their path. If they don't get struck by that mortar, these skeletons are going to be able to take out this base single-handedly. The queen is going to get the mortar right there, guys, and that's going to be a 100% because there are no more defenses. Actually, this cannon is the last one. Still has some life in it too, but that's the last defense in this base. That's 98% right there. And is that going to be it? There's that cannon gone, and of course the builder's hut, quad Quake BoWitch or witch slap. What do you guys think of it? Is it worth using those earthquake spells, or is it better off if you just go in with the jump spells? I would love to know what you guys think. And why don't I show you guys an attack from my own attacks? I used some BoWitch attacks while I was doing my Titans push. Let me find something fun and I'll show it to you guys in a second. Here's one that you guys may not have seen. Going in with BoWitch against Ray right here from Squirrel Killer. Got my witches being healed up on the north and in the west. Looks like I'm going against the Town Hall 10, mid-level Town Hall 10. Actually, high-level Town Hall 10, actually. Maybe not the heroes. Let's see. The king is actually, the heroes are down, which is probably why I got to this base so nicely. And if you take a look at those Inferno towers, guys, they're set to single target, which means that's beautiful. I'm going to go in and take down the base. That's exactly what happened. There was also nothing in the CC. So my bowlers are going into the core of the base behind those golem. I'm using one extra golem just because of the golem event, trying to complete it and get those gems. So I'm going with two golem, less bowlers. And it's actually been working out pretty well. I've been starring pretty nicely in here, and I'm really happy with that composition. So I may keep the extra golem and use 5 or 6 less bowlers. I do have the bowlers out of the CC as well, which definitely helped me out and get that nice powerful surge into the core of the base using bowlers that are maxed level. King and Queen doing some good work right here. The Queen is going to work on that Tesla, not take it down though, because her ability was already used and she was being melted by the Inferno. There's about 70% left of this base. The King is doing a good job right here. The witches are spawning nicely around towards the eastern side of the base. Good amount of skeletons, archers in to assist. Bowlers and witches right now are there in the south as well. And the kill squads meet up. They're going to go right into the core of the base pretty soon here, guys. And the bowler, you know, double, what do we call that? Bowler bouncing that cannon and that sweeper, taking it down. Here we go. The walls are open, but the spring trap was there. Obviously, that was to get rid of any tanking troops, and it worked out well. Bowler's going to take out this Tesla with one shot. Actually, the archer is going to. Those archers, and there's the bowler. One-shotting, no, two-shotting down that Tesla. And right here, the Inferno Tower, one of the last things that's going to go down in this base, the Inferno and the Expo, two very powerful defenses, but they're able to go down. The witches alone were able to distract long enough so that the skeletons could eat up that Inferno Tower. Good thing it was set on single target. And the witch right here is going to shoot over the wall, working on that Expo. The archers are in there as well, and the wizard from across the wall. Looks like it's going to be 100% for me when I was hanging out in the circle and watching some of their NDL action over there. But that was my attack, 100% on a Town Hall 10 with no heroes because they were resting. That's fine, I'll take it. And that's been it for me for the day, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of quad Quake attacks. Do you think they're worth it, or do you think it's a waste of that spell space? I'd love to hear what you have to say. And guys, if you want to hit me up over on Twitter, you can definitely do so at EchoThroughMe. I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.